inspirational. Turn your radios. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that grounding inspirational, then turn your radio to the Four Corner Show. Hot and spicy topics, come enjoy the show. So let's get personal on the Four Corner Show. Relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that inspirational, then turn your radios.
Welcome everyone to Four Corners, along with Mr. Mark A. Walker, myself, Pepper Thomas, and Michael Upshaw. We welcome you guys to
We welcome you.
Four Corners. I saw your lips moving. And I was like trying to figure out what you're doing over there. Were you mouthing the song? I think if you were mouthing the song, let's hit a song. Oh, you're not saying nothing now.
You might have a little plate of, food over there.
I know. You might have some food. You got some food?
There's no food here.
You're not going to put me on the spot. They found out about
We're at the beginning of the show. Why are y'all messing with me at the beginning of the show? It's supposed to be like, can we bring our guests on?
Not at the beginning. Whole entire show. So we welcome you. We are here twice a month, and you never know what day it's going to be. So what you should do is subscribe to Four Corners on YouTube, and that way it'll inform you, notify you when we come on, so that way you can catch the show. How was your weekend, Michael?
My weekend was great. It was quiet. Just spent some time just thinking, meditating, and praying for all the mothers. I wish my mother was still here, but I know where she is, and just one of those days. How about yours?
Mine was great. I had a great weekend. Homegoing celebration of a friend of mine who passed away, and it was joyous and great seeing old friends, and I hadn't seen in 30 or 40 years. I was like, man, y'all still look the same. What y'all doing? Yeah. So it was good to get back and see people I hadn't seen in a while, and it was good. Mother's Day was great. How was yours, Mark?
Oh, it was great. Wonderful. Went to church, of course. Had to celebrate the wife. Mother's Day. Called my mother first thing in the morning, and you know how it goes. You send out all the text messages to their family members and sisters and aunts, uncles. I should say aunts and uncles, aunts, and all the loved ones, all the people you love, because everybody didn't have a child, but there are some people in my life who's been like mother figures to so many people, and so there's a lot of messages. I'm still got stuff to respond to. Messenger and text, and the cell phone is a wonderful tool to reach out to your family members. But it was a great weekend.
Good.
Just glad to be able to say my mother is still alive, and so just great to be able to still speak to her. And I'm sure, like so many others who mothers are here, you celebrate them because you love them, and you only get one.
Only one. So when you had said you had accidentally said Father's Day, I've always done this. This is just my thing. When my dad was alive, I would always say on Mother's Day and Father's Day, I'd say happy. It'd be Mother's Day, and I'd be like, Happy Father's Day, and he'd be like, I go, well, y'all became mother and father the same day, like, they just gave you a different day, but you became a father at the same time she became a mother. They like, okay, whatever. So I still say Happy Mother's and Father's Day to everybody.
Yeah. Well, some have done the duty of both, so
some have done the duty of both.
You get one mom, so you love them while they're here, and even those who are mother figures to you. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, everyone, we thank y'all for being here. We are Four Corners, and we have a guest today. I think he reminds me a lot of John B.
Oh, wow.
He sounds like some John B. I'd be like, is John B? Is he coming through the what is that blue-eyed soul doing? That John B. Is that John? What is that? So we have on our show today London-based artist Let me get him up because he's back there bobbing to the music. I see him in the back. He's like, you enjoying it, right? Everyone, welcome Stefan Mahendra. I'm gonna mess it up, but correct me. Mahendra. Yeah. Okay. Let me write it down. Which is A-M-A, Hen, H-E-N-D, Dre. Dr. Dre. Mahendra. I got it.
Mahendra.
Oh, Mahendra. Okay, so not Dre. So Dre. D-R-A. Oops, I just made it easier for everyone else to say your name correctly. So now they have no excuse, right?
You did pretty well anyway.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We need those claps.
Oh yes, I forgot about the clap. I got over here I got so caught up on the name. I was like, wait, let's welcome him to the show. Welcome. Are you ready? You sure? Okay, Mark, go for it.
Stefan, I'm going to ask you a very easy question, but you give us an abbreviation of who you are as a musician, singer, songwriter. You could take your time on your humble beginnings to this point. I know you was on a very special show not too long ago. Give us a little detail about your background, family background, even you just as a singer, your love, what got you to where you are now as a singer.
Okay. I started playing keys when I was around 10 or 11 years old, and my mother forced me into it. I didn't want to do it, and I feel like as most sort of childhood learning instruments kind of goes, you don't really want to do it unless you have this strong connection to it. But I started off playing classical music, and I just very quickly found that I wasn't really into classical too much. I respect and appreciate it, especially from like a compositional point of view. But I think my heart was somewhere else. And I gave it a little break for a year or so. And then I can't remember how it happened, but I came across Stevie Wonder's music. And growing up in like a super Christian household, it's not the kind of thing that my parents would play on the radio or anything. They would just be playing sort of Hillsong records and stuff like that. So I don't know how I came across it, but I just like fell in love with Stevie and his sound, and playing the keys and singing was something that really inspired me. So I kind of like wanted to be everything that Stevie was doing, and just kind of went into like really deep into like keys and vocals. So I was playing keys in the church, and I was singing in the church, and I would play drums in the church, and that was like up until I was around maybe 16 or 18, and then I went and studied music for a few years, and kind of pursued my songwriting passion. And it's been like a endless journey of learning, and I know it will never end. So I kind of lost sight of all the questions you gave me.
It's okay. Well, lead us up to the point where you being on TV, and you became very famous not too long ago. Tell us, led up to that point.
I don't know if I'd say very famous, but I went on The Voice UK in 2019, and that was a great experience. It definitely spread awareness of my music and my vocals and stuff, and I think there's a dog going crazy in the background, of course. Here we go live.
We're live. It's cool.
And so I went on The Voice in 2019, and I had a great experience there. And after that, I managed to follow my mentor, who was Ollie Murs. He took me on his tour, and that was crazy because it was playing in front of 25,000 people, and for someone that was kind of new to this, to writing songs and everything, to be able to like go from never really playing my original songs anywhere to like straight in front of 25,000 people, I was like, Yeah. How am I going to go up from this? And yeah, after that, just continued writing and honing my craft. And I just, COVID hit. And then that kind of put a hold on a lot of things. I was performing with a band that I started back then as well. But COVID kind of taught me that it might be better to go solo, because I was kind of doing all the work in the band anyway, and the only one being the sort of heartbeat of the whole project. So I'm still super close with my friends now in the band, and we all agree that it was better that I've gone in this path by myself. And yeah, that's kind of since COVID, I've been releasing my own stuff more frequently, and the result is what you can hear today on some of the records.
Oh, great. So tell me this, if I may ask, and I'm getting a little personal at times. Were there any songs during or before COVID that was very close to your heart that kind of expressed what you were going through, or a message that you put into the song that kind of expressed you in your life? Is there any songs that's close to your heart that I guess for some people they sing the song every day. There's a song they got to do in a concert because it's something that reminds them of their life, their career, family member. It could be anything, any situation. Is there any songs such as that you do, or it's a part of your project?
As in songs that I wrote, or songs that I would listen to from?
The songs that you wrote, your songs that birthed from your experience, from what you was dealing with or you going through. Are there any songs that's very special to you when you do the songs?
Yeah, I think one song, "Would You Be Mine," is super special to me, because I feel like it embodies like a lot of the old school influences that I have in terms of like the harmonic structure as well. Just kind of, the whole mix of. We also shot the music video in a church because I wanted to sort of honor where I started and what kind of music like really ignited a passion in me to do it. So Would You Be Mine is definitely the song that's closest to my heart. And I think also that's kind of shown in other people as well, because I'm getting sort of messages from people all over the place being like, oh, we heard your song, Would You Be Mine? And, we want to use it for our first dance, and we want to use it for our engagements, and we want to use it for our weddings. And I'm just like, first of all, like, how did you even find the song? Like, it's not even like it hasn't even, gotten a crazy amount of listeners or stuff or something. But yeah, I just found that song, I guess, has really connected with people. And yeah, I think that's the one that did it for me.
So since you mentioned it, can we play it?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of long if you've got the time.
We have nothing but time. Look here, you're over here in the States, and we know nothing about time.
Okay.
Either you're not on time or you're on time. And if you're on time, then we're going to take up your time. So
okay,
it doesn't matter. So everyone, this is the song that he is speaking of, entitled "Would You Be Mine," right here on Four Corners.
Lately I've been losing myself in you, babe. But I don't mind, 'cause I know it better as two. I don't wanna go another day, oh no, without your love. Oh baby, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Can I be the one to love you for the rest of time? Would you be mine? Lately I've been losing myself in you, babe. I don't care what anyone says, 'cause I know our love is true. I don't wanna go another day without your love. Oh, baby, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Can I be the one to love you for the rest of time? Would you be mine, baby? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Can I be the one to love for the rest of time? Ooh. Oh, no, no. I can live without your touch, baby. Oh, won't you please give me just another taste of your love? Ooh, just wanna be close to you. Would you be mine? Or would you be my babe? Can I be the one to love you for the rest of time? Would you be mine? Baby, would you be mine? Can I be the one to love you for the rest of my life? Spend the rest of my day. Would you be mine? Would you be? Oh, I need your love. Would you be my baby? Would you be mine?
Wow.
Beautiful
Stefan,
song. Beautiful song.
Is amazing, man.
You.
It hit you.
Sorry?
So that hits you right there.
Oh, thank you so much. I haven't actually listened to the record in a long time, so yeah, just it's nice to hear it back again because I get so caught up in finishing new stuff and you just forget to sometimes listen to stuff that you spent so long on, and then once it's out, you just kind of forget about it, and then just hearing it again was really nice. So just thinking back to all the the ways it was produced, and having my friend help out with string arrangements, and then having this amazing organist called Luke.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like the tasteful little runs that he does. Oh man,
Absolutely.
I play keys as well, but I knew that the kind of flavor that I wanted from the organ was not something that was in my capabilities. So I was like, right, Luke Smith, he's gonna kill this. So yeah.
There were some other songs that you've done and recorded. I mean, you have so much great material. Can you give us a little storyline about your other songs, sentiments, and talk about that and what that song is about? And where did it, how did it get birth?
Yeah, so Sentiments was the name of the EP. So it's like a collection of 5 songs, and Would You Be Mine is on that EP as well. And yeah, it's a mix of, I guess, lots of different influences I was having at the time. And yeah, there's like obviously the kind of R&B ballad, soul ballad thing, like Would You Be Mine. There's also a song called Yesterday Was Heaven, which sounds a little bit different. It's kind of, yeah, it's like a fusion of, yeah, soul R&B and some jazz elements as well towards the end. And then there's a song called Waste No Time, which is more like D'Angelo vibes, and D'Angelo, huge influence for me as well, especially whilst I was at music college. He was all I would be spinning, like I'd spin the Voodoo album from back to front every single day. And I would know all the riffs that the guitar's doing or the keys are doing and his vocals are doing. I'd know all of them. And yeah, so Waste No Time is a song. I think it's the first one, or I think it might be the first or second track on Sentiments. And then there's a song called Fire, which is
oh yes.
Yeah, there's with an artist called Sefa, and yeah, that one's cool as well. That's more like modern, I'd say slightly more modern sounding than the rest of the songs on the project. And then I think the last track is called Your Type. And yeah, I originally wasn't keen on that song because it was the only one that I kind of had to reach out to ask for help in finishing it. And I don't know, about like something inside me was like, when I had this project that was basically like all me. And then when the last track, I was like, I'm not sure if I like it. And yeah, now I actually enjoy playing that song live the most out of all of them.
How was it, being on stage? As Mark mentioned earlier, that you were contestant on The Voice. So how was that, being on stage and seeing people like will.i.am and Jennifer Hudson and the iconic Tom Jones? How was that?
Yeah, I mean, the only word to describe it is probably just surreal. I just had absolutely no idea what was going on. I just, I was so focused on trying to even just get people, them to turn around. You know how The Voice works, right? If they like what they hear, they turn their chair around. And I just remember thinking, like, just do what it takes to get them to turn the chair around. And that was all that was in my mind. I wasn't like thinking about who was in the seats. I wasn't thinking about like anything else. I was like, just make sure like you don't get rejected. So yeah, I kind of and then when they eventually turned around, so it was Jennifer Hudson and Ollie Murs that turned around. You won't hear me admit this anywhere else, but I know this won't get back to Ollie Murs, but I actually really wanted Jennifer Hudson to be my coach. But
it's out there. It's
definitely out there now.
Yeah, I really wanted Jennifer Hudson to be my coach, because I'd kind of like dreamed of that ever since I'd started watching the show. And even back in the days of X Factor, like when I was a kid, I was watching X Factor and I was thinking, like, I really want to go on one of those shows one day. And I really wanted Jennifer to be my coach. But then Ollie was like, oh, if you choose me, I'll take you and your band on tour with me. So I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna like Jennifer Hudson doesn't live in the UK. Ollie Murs lives in the UK. He's gonna be more like approachable and contactable. So I thought, why not just choose him? And if he sticks to his word and takes us on tour, that's going to be like a life-changing experience. So yeah, I'm glad I went with Ollie in that.
So with you mentioned something earlier about the music in the house, right? You were like, no secular music. So how were you able to intertwine what you were interested in, did you bring it in the house or did you do it outside of the house? Did you sneak to do it? Did you, come on, do tell? You had that smile on your face. You're like, let me tell the truth. Like, how did you do that? How did you separate it?
Well, I think YouTube was like just becoming a thing when I was like entering my like teenage years, and I just found this whole sort of world of music that I could go and discover. And I think my parents had like, I think, strict like parental control things on the computer and everything, like they should have had. And I just remember like just using YouTube to find like Stevie Wonder songs, and then also it was like a CD era, so I would ask my mum to take me to the local CD shop, and I remember the first CD I asked her to buy me, I actually told her it was a Christian album, but it was 50 cents.
No, you did not. She said 50 cents, like you gonna get 50 cents in church, or you gonna get, like,
he thought he was a big tither.
He's a big tither.
Oh man.
I thought the album cover would have given it away, but I don't think she looked too closely to it. I think she was just too busy with day-to-day stuff. So I kind of, when I grabbed the CD from the shelf, I just flipped it around so that you could only see the track listing, and then like she gave it to the cashier, and then she bought it for me, and then that was my 50 cent era, and that's when I got in a lot of trouble at school as well.
It's like, what has he been listening to? 50 cents? He said it's a gospel album. They're like,
what is that? What in the club or in the church?
It's funny because the actual album is called "Get Rich or Die Trying."
That's a message all by itself. It's a message all by itself.
Rich in faith, yeah.
Exactly. Well, everyone, this is I'm looking at this name, Stefan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt the last name, but this is Stefan, y'all. Let's go into another song. How about, because I want to play, no, I don't want to play your latest yet. Let's do this one. How about Loving You Is Easy?
That's like the first one that I ever put out. And that was a very basic production effort from myself. So
okay, you're trying to say basic as in for us not to listen to what we're about to hear? Because it sounds different than what's going on now?
No, I mean, it's nice to actually see the progression I've made in the last few years. I mean, that one came out in 2020, was it? I think.
2020.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it was late 2020. I was really like, sick of COVID, and I was just put that song out. But yeah, we can listen to it. It'd be like a little trip down memory lane, and the quality might not be that good, but it's a groove. It's a groove.
I see you trying to explain it. We're gonna play it anyway. Whether you want us to or not, we're gonna play this song. Everyone, here it is. This is Loving You Is Easy. Oh, it would be nice. It really would be nice if I took it off the mute. User error. Yeah, I know. He's like, play the song.
My friends say that I'm crazy, They say I'm moving too fast, but they don't understand what it feels like when we're together. And when we're together, it feels so magical to me. No, I don't wanna leave now. So I'll be taking my sweet, sweet time with you. 'Cause baby, loving you is easy. It comes so naturally to me. It comes so naturally. Never had this kind of feeling. Don't you think you would agree? You know what it feels like? It feels like I've known you for all of my life. And when you smile at me, you're the only one I see. Yeah. Nothing could change that. If we stay together, I'll be everything you need. You can always count on me. Just wait and see, 'cause my love will make it clear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause baby, loving you is easy. It comes so naturally to me. Never had this kind of feeling. Don't you think you would agree? Loving you is easy. It comes so naturally to me. So nice. Never had this kind of feeling. Don't you think you would agree?
Okay, Stefan, there is nothing wrong with that song. That song is absolutely beautiful. Like the chords, the vocals, all of that.
Wow.
Like I told you, I heard
Wow.
some church up in there.
I totally agree. I think that should be in your set. I'm putting your
Yes.
set list together for you. You need to do that song pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, you need to
absolutely.
release it.
That's a great song, man.
Bring it back out.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I've only put it in the set once, and
Wow.
it's weird because I feel like the chorus is so stacked with vocals. I just feel like I need like 3 like background vocalists to do it justice, but I could probably just pick one note from the line and just roll with it. It is a cool song, actually. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I was about to say something like, So you're over here in the States. What do you find? Do you find the writing different? The way of writing different here, as opposed to how is the writing with this gentleman that you're working with? You said Steve Collins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's to be honest, it's like a very new thing to me, writing with other people. I've kind of been like locked away in a room working on all this stuff myself, and I only really collaborate with other people when I'm actually in the recording phase, and I'm like, can you do some guitar on this for me? And then but I very, very rarely have actually done writing with other songwriters, and this is kind of my first experience of writing with another songwriter, because I'll do everything. I'll do like the chords, the melody, the lyrics, the production. I kind of did it all to save money at first, and it ended up being that when I went to other producers or songwriters, I wasn't really keen on what they'd come back with, or it didn't kind of align with the sound that I wanted. And it's been great actually finding someone that gets it, and instead of, you know, trying to input their like vision like really strongly on a project, he almost just like makes my vision better, and yeah, comes up with ideas and lyric topics that I would never even go to, you know, like really personal stuff like relationships with family. I tend to write a lot about love anyway, and yeah, it's been amazing kind of exploring that side of things, and in a way it's kind of been like therapy. You know, he's really good at like bringing out things that I've been wanting to say to certain people for a long time, and it feels nice to actually combine it, because the way I'm doing these sessions at the moment is it all starts with me like jamming something on the keys, singing melodies, and then we'll like have a little discussion while I'm doing that just in the background. And these songs kind of just been forming organically, like melodies and lyrics, and about what we've just been talking about, like how's your relationship with your father, how's your what was it like growing up in the kind of household that you did. And it's been amazing. I've never really gone that deep into songwriting before, so it feels like these songs are very, very special to me.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So is there anything you're working on for like your future? Like, is there another single that or a record you're working on that's going to come out like in the next 6, 8, 7 months we should be looking for? Is there something that was already done, or give us what's going on with the firm?
Yeah, so I've actually got a song coming out every single month from June till October.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to be, June, July, August, September, October, and probably one in November too. And while these are coming out, I'm working on a project that's going to be released early next year.
Oh,
so
right.
I've been busy.
Yeah, so I see.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So how did it feel for you to get the news that Joe Budden, you were on the podcast, and your song Orbit reaching 1 million followers? Yeah,
I mean, that was, at first, in all honesty, I didn't know who Joe Budden was.
You had to Google and go, who is this guy?
Yeah, because I guess he's got a super like big fan base in America, and a lot of people listen to his podcast out there. But I started getting messages from people in the States just being like, just heard your song on the Joe Budden podcast. And I was like, all right, let me check out who this Joe Budden character is. And then I Googled it and I was like, oh, like that's a pretty big deal, actually. And yeah, I reached out to him and I said, thank you so much for playing my song, and how did you come across it? And he said he found it in a playlist, I think on Apple Music, and that was news to me as well. I didn't even know it was on a playlist on Apple Music.
Nice.
So that was the song Orbit, and just received great feedback. I wonder if sometimes I look back and I think, I wonder if any of my other songs would have gotten the same reaction. I think I would have liked to, not to get greedy, but I would have liked to pick another one to put in as well. But I'm really, really pleased that happened, and it's definitely great that people message me from out of the blue about wanting to sort of come and see me live. And I was like, well, I'm working on being able to tour the US one day. I hope that it happens. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You have some great music.
Praying that it will.
Thank you.
If you had three female artists that you or can you pick three female artists that you would love to record with if you had the opportunity, who would they be?
To like support on tour or like record with?
Just actually record with, to do a duet with.
Or Alex Isley. Yeba.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Do you know the singer in Moonchild?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember her name, but
Yeah,
she
yes.
that would be awesome for the more like D'Angelo neo soul stuff. That would be
Right.
really fun. Yeah.
Amber Never. Mm-hmm.
Amber Never. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pepper, she's the library. She has a big library. She knows.
Yeah. Amber is amazing. Her voice is, it's like you see this redhead and you go, huh? What are you doing? And when I first saw her, I was like, huh? What? And she's like, oh, Pepper. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. I just can't believe like the vocal texture that she has, and it just like have you seen her live, or is that how it sounds live as well?
She sounds exactly like she does on the album.
Wow.
The band, the guys, the horns, she's playing the flute, the saxophone, the keys. It sounds exactly, it's like you're listening to the album.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, does anyone submit music to you? Do you take music if someone has material that they would like you to sing on?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't received a whole lot of that, to be honest, but do you mean if like a producer wants me to like sing on a track or something, or?
Yes.
Yeah. There's been a few occasions where I'll always listen to the track, and whether it's like amazing or whether it's like not my vibe, like I'll always sort of see how I'm doing like work-wise at the moment, if I'm really busy or not. But I always like to try writing on something, whether or not it becomes a thing. I just think it's good practice and keeps my writing skills sharp. So yeah, I'll always give it a go.
So do you prefer, like, if someone sends you just instrumental, and do you prefer to be the one that actually does the lyrics on songs?
No, with lyrics, I'm not too fussy. I think if they ask me to just come back with the top line, like, yeah, I'll have to do the lyrics as well, because I basically work alone most of the time. So I'll send back lyrics, but very rarely does a producer come back to me and say, change the lyrics. I think they're more like, oh, we need something a little bit more catchy in this area. But yeah, I think it's not something that happens much, to be honest, when people send me beats, because I usually like create the beats myself. And yeah.
Gotcha.
So how many instruments do you play?
I play keys.
That's
I'd say probably the best, yeah. And then through playing keys, obviously, you can play the bass on the keyboard.
Cheater.
Yeah. And you can play the drums on the keyboard.
You're doing a lot of programming then, huh? Doing a lot of programming? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the way.
But I realize now that I think my sound really aligns with just having live instruments on the tracks. And I just feel like the songs turn out better. There's better dynamics. And also programming drums and all the fills and everything, that's a lot of effort. When you could just ask someone to essentially play what you hear in your head, and they'll naturally do it better than what I feel like what my programmed drums could do. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice. Well, I think I know you have some things to do and you got to get back to writing. I want to play your latest single.
Okay.
So tell us about it. How did you come up with the title? Because to me, it's motivational, like keep on moving.
Yeah. I was sat down at the keyboard once, at the piano once, and I do a lot of like background piano gigs, because everyone's got to pay the bills. So I was at one of these gigs once, and this like chord progression came to my head, and I started playing it, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to actually like write a song about motivation and exploring the world and making sure that you don't just like settle down in one place and not open your mind to like other areas and other cultures and other people that you want to meet, because that's what life's all about, right? It's just meeting and connections and friends and family. And I wanted to kind of put that message into a song, and the chords that I came up with didn't really give like a particular vibe of like love song or like heartbreak. So I was like, oh, this could be like pretty cool, maybe get like a little interesting drum groove on it, and some like nice tight groovy bass with it. And yeah, just kind of took it from there. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. The message of the song is cool. I think the sonics are really nice as well. I think the sound of the drums is, I'm probably geeking out over the production a little bit too much on this, but yeah, I'm really proud of how it turned out, because it was very, 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 very close to what I envisioned in my mind. So
okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a listen, y'all. This is Stefan Mahendra with
yeah,
I got it right. Keep on moving right here on
it.
Four Corners.
We go all night till the break of dawn. We don't comply, just wanna spread our wings, take flight. Most people aren't open to the change, they don't wanna step up to the plate, happy to keep on playing the game. There's so much more to life for us to see, carry on exploring eternally, connecting to the people universally. This is why gotta keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving. This is why gotta keep on moving. Keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving. This life is mine. I won't let it pass me by. Yeah, I'ma grab it with both hands. Sail the seas, run across the land. Most people aren't open to the change, they don't wanna step up to the plate, happy to keep on playing the game. There's so much more to life for us to see, carry on exploring eternally, connecting to the people universally. This is why I gotta keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving. This is why I gotta keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving, moving. This is why I gotta keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving. This is why I gotta keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving till our work gets done. Keep on moving, moving. Keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving.
Nice. Love
Yeah,
it. Love
nice
it.
song,
Love
great
it.
song, great song.
Great
Yes.
song. Great
Great
song.
song.
Horns are everything.
Yeah,
You know,
the horns
when
are.
I first heard those horns, it sounds like Phil Lassiter. I don't know if you're familiar with Phil Lassiter. He was the horn section leader for Prince in New Power Generation. And matter of fact, he played on the project for Mark and I, but those horns are phenomenal.
I'll have to check him out. What was the guy's name? Phil
Lassiter. Yeah, he's phenomenal.
I believe he lives in Amsterdam now, right?
Yeah, Netherlands.
Netherlands, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a phenomenal horn player. Yeah, he does some of his horn sections. They do things with Snarky Puppy as well.
Oh, nice. Could you put his name in the comment section just so I can check him out afterwards? Yeah, that song kind of gives me some Jared Lawson vibes as well. Have you guys heard of him?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We recently connected online, and I was just kind of saying how much I enjoyed his music, and I went to see him play in London when he came and visited last year, and I told him, if you're ever needing a support act, I'd love to be considered. So hopefully one day, come out on tour with him.
That'd be nice.
He's a great person.
Yeah, great musician. So do you want to give everyone your social media, how they can contact you, how they can follow you, where you are located, all that good stuff, except your social security number?
Yeah, so
no, not today.
You guys can find me on, I use Instagram the most, so it's at Stefan Mahendra Music. It's STEFAN. Mahendra is MAHENDRA, and then music. So at Stefan Mahendra Music. I also use Facebook, which is just my first and last name, Stefan Mahendra. And I'm based in London, and I have a gig on the 13th of June at Ronnie Scott's. So if any of your listeners are around the area, or if you guys are in the area, just drop me a message. I'll put you on the list. And I think that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Oh, great stuff.
I wanted to mention your dad is from Sri Lanka and your mom is German.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know you've asked them, how did that happen?
They so my dad moved to the UK when he was around 21.
Okay.
From Sri Lanka. He was essentially escaping the civil war that was going on at the time.
Oh.
And my mum was a missionary, and she wanted to continue that, but with she's a midwife as well, so she wanted to study midwifery in London, as well as continue being a missionary. So they met in a church in East London. Mm-hmm. And I guess the rest is history, really. But my dad kept asking her to marry him, and she kept saying no. And then because she hadn't met his family back home, so she wanted to meet his family before saying yes. And so without my dad knowing, she went and flew to Sri Lanka to meet the family without telling him. And
whoa.
That's where I get some of my wild side in me. So
blame it on your mama. Blame it on your mama.
Yeah. And then all went well, and that's how I grew up in a Christian family.
Yeah. Buying a 50 Cent album. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna praise and worship record.
Praise and worship record. Yeah, you are.
Get rich or die trying. Okay. Love that record, right?
Now you know you're gonna send this interview to your mom, right?
Sorry?
We're gonna send this interview to your mom.
I was just about to say, I hope they're not watching this right now.
Well, guess what? It's gonna be on YouTube, and we're gonna hashtag her name. Anytime she's searching on YouTube to look at her son's name, it's gonna be like, oh, we did an interview. Okay, that's what he's talking about.
Honestly, she's so relaxed now. She'd probably listen to the album and be like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of groovy,"
That's great.
What album are you talking about? 50 Cent or what?
Yeah, 50 Cent.
Exactly. So, are there any other siblings? Are you the only child?
I've got a younger sister, and she's currently studying college. She's musical too, but she didn't want to pursue it as a career. So she kind of saw the struggles and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a real job.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother, for showing me that, but I'm gonna get a real job. Yeah.
And I said, it's probably smart because, you know, one day you might have to fund my music addiction. So
right. Oh, that's right. Well, we thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming on the show. Honored that you would take the time to grace us with your gifts and your talents.
I'm super grateful for you guys for having me and for making time for me. And thank you, Michael, for being the one to reach out. And I really appreciate it. And yeah, I really hope that our paths cross in person one day.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, when the US tour happens, I'll see you guys there. I mean, you're based in some of you guys are East Coast, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mark and I.
I'm Central. I'm in Texas.
In Texas, right? And okay, cool.
So you have 3 new friends that you've met.
Yes.
And we're here.
I'm very glad to have made some new friends, guys.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And yeah, hopefully we can play something together one day as well. That'll be fun.
I'm sure we will.
Don't be surprised if you get something in the email. You know, Mark and I have another business partner. We'll put something together and send it to you. See what you think.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'll also reach out to Vula about the machine. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you again. We're gonna let you go so you can get to doing what you're doing.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Everyone, that was Stefan. Oh, I'm trying to get him out. Okay, I'm taking you out. Here I am. There you are. There you are. I was like, how do I get him out? He's over there. I like what you did. You like going this. Trying to get out the picture. But yes, we thank him for joining us. And thank you guys for joining us. Michael, you got some news.
Yeah.
To give the folks.
Well, you know, I thought of an easy way for you to remember his last name. Hen, just think of chicken. Hen.
That's what I wrote down. I wrote M-A.
I can't believe you guys are doing this live.
I did
believe you guys are doing this to me live.
I did -DRA. Mahendra.
Mahendra.
What is this? Why can't we end this show and then y'all can joke with me later? Why would y'all do this live?
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this.
And I call y'all my friends. Y'all my friends. I don't need enemies anymore. Y'all my friends.
That's the way. Exactly. We prepare you for the world.
We are family.
Thank you for joining us on Four Corners with Pepper Thomas, Mike Upshaw, myself, Mark Walker.
But tune in for our next show. It will be May 21st at 2 o'clock. This is going to be a very, very special show. Can't talk about it. It's going to be a very special show. Surprise. And then on June 11th, we have another singer in the UK. His name is Raphael Tate. He'll be here in the States. And that's June 11th, Tuesday at 3 o'clock CST, World Central Standard Time. Okay, and we'll be posting that. So we thank you all for coming out, for watching. And please, I'll let Pepper do that part about share, free. How do you do that, Pepper?
It is free, y'all. Free 99. So if you would please go to the YouTube channel. It is Four Corners with Pepper Thomas. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel because that way you will know when we come on. This is a twice a month show that we have, and we're trying to get the word out for people to subscribe. It's free, so you can't lose that. So subscribe. We can't tell you enough. Someone just popped on. I don't know who it is. You can write some in the comments, whoever you are. But yes, we thank you for joining us. We're here. The next show is the 21st. It's a surprise because we don't know who we got. So that's a surprise. I know. Sounds kind of suspect, right? So it's open. We don't know.
That's a good one.
It's going to be a surprise for all of us because we're trying to figure out who it's going to be. So But hey, that's how we roll. That's how we roll in life, right? You just never know what's going to happen. And then on the 20th, of course, June the 11th is Raphael Tate, and you don't want to miss that. But yes, subscribe to Four Corners with Pepper Thomas, and we will see you guys on the 21st of May. Until then, let's see. We can say we added 5,000, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna be adding 5,000, y'all. Hey, we see y'all on the 21st of May.
Take care.
Bye.
If you want that inspirational, turn your radios. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that grounding inspirational, then turn your radio to the Four Corner Show. Hot and spicy topics, come enjoy the show. So let's get personal on the Four Corner Show. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that inspirational, turn your radios